plant-based barbecue. Oh yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Rogers with the Fool's Gold Plant-Based Barbecue Show. And I'm really excited because today I'm going to show you another one of our base recipes. But the reason I love this is it's so versatile, it's so healthy for you. Anybody can do this. You've probably seen these in the store. They're spaghetti squashes. They're so easy to prepare. And for this, we're going to use, I really love using these wood-infused smoker bags. I like these even better than a regular smoker and right in your oven. So these are so easy. Or if you're traveling, you can do these right over a campfire or whatever it is. But I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare a spaghetti squash, and I have a special surprise for you in the end. I'm going to do a recipe that I've never done on camera. I'm going to show you a quick way to do an amazing dish. The first thing we're going to do is you want to cut the spaghetti squash in half, which I've already done. Very important when you do that, be careful. They have these stems that are very thick, very dense, and they're hard to cut through. They're kind of like pumpkins. So when you cut through, make sure you cut on the side of it. Just be careful when you do this. So once you cut it, it'll look something just like this. All you have to do to prepare a spaghetti squash is just take like a spoon, and we're just gonna, just like on a pumpkin, when you clean out the middle of a pumpkin, we're gonna go ahead and take that like this, and we're just gonna get all the seeds out of it. You can keep these seeds and roast them or throw them in the smoker, and they're a great, they taste just like pumpkin seeds. They're really, really good. So you can do that. So we're just going to clean that out a little bit, and I'm going to put these right into the trash here. Okay, we'll just clean that out a little bit more here, just till it looks something like this. Just like that. That's good. And you don't have to worry about getting it really clean or anything like that, but that's really good right there. Wash my hands. And then so you have this. Now, one thing that's great about this, notice it looks like a bowl. That's awesome. You can use these at like holidays or when family comes over. I love to stuff this with chili. I love to stuff it with gravy stuff. I make a cornbread stuffing like at Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving at our house, and we'll put a cornbread stuffing in this with a little bit of plant-based gravy over the top of it. So good. But this also then makes spaghetti. So if you like a spaghetti with like an Italian sauce, you'll see once it's done, you can actually pull this out and it looks and tastes like the best spaghetti you've ever had in your life. It's so good. So several ways you can prepare this. If you want to just smoke it, you can put the regular recipe that's on our website on here. You can just cover it with the rub. But the way we're going to do this today is we're just going to, because spaghetti squash doesn't have any protein in it, we're going to take some of our protein punch rub, and I talk about this on another. All this is hemp seeds, chia seeds, and some flaxseed meal. And we're going to take that, and the reason we call it the protein punch is we're going to just sprinkle that all over here. By doing that, a lot of people say, how do you get protein into your food? How do you get protein on a plant-based diet? Well, I'm showing you right now. This, just by putting this on here, I'm adding about 6 grams of protein to this. So that's like a lot of protein to this little spaghetti squash. That's all you do. And then once you're done with that, you take it just like this. The only other thing I recommend on this, I'm going to grab a little bit of organic vegetable broth. And I like to take a little bit of vegetable broth and just kind of put it on here like so. That's just going to allow it to kind of caramelize a little bit. I'm just going to rub that in a little bit just like so. And that's really it. So once you do that, we're going to take our wood-infused bag. These are recyclable, and they're one use only. I'm going to take the spaghetti squash. I'm going to put it into our bag. Uh-oh, I lost my little pilgrim here. Got to get my pilgrim back up there. He got knocked down by the spaghetti squash. So we're going to take that, we're going to put it in our bag. We're going to fold our bag up like this, and we're going to put that in the oven, and it's going to smoke, and it's going to give it I'm using an alder wood today. It's going to give it an amazing flavor. So I'm going to run to the oven real quick, and then I'll show you what this looks like once it cooks for about an hour and a half. Okay, here we are right out of the oven, and we really cook on this show. That is hot. Woo! So once it's done, I always get a little bit nervous when I cook like this because I can't check on it halfway through. I'm always nervous I'm gonna open it up and it's just gonna be like this mush or something like that. But I've done it enough times, I know it's not gonna be. So we're gonna open that up and you can like literally see the steam coming out of that. And we're gonna get that out of the bag here. Got a surprise coming, there it is. That's exactly how it should look. Notice how it's got a little bit of, it's kind of soft on the backside there. We're gonna turn that over. Oh, look at that. That's just like, ooh, that's hot too. That's perfect, guys. Look at that. That's exactly how it should look. Now I want to show you something amazing. This is the added, this is going to be, you're going to love this. So there's several ways you can use this. Again, you can just use it as a bowl, and now the bottom of your bowl that now is edible. Look at that. Just pull it right out and it's just edible. So anything you have in it, like if you had chili in it, you can dig down deep and you're going to pull some chili out right with that. It's so good. But if you just want like spaghetti, you can take this. It'll stay in your refrigerator for 5 days. But the way to use this is you just literally take a fork like so, like this, and look how that's just coming out of there. I mean, look at that. Just coming right out of there. I mean, that looks like spaghetti there. Oh, so hot. I know there's probably a different way I should do this with gloves, but hey, we really cook on this show. This is reality. Look at that. So you can just take all that out of there. I'm going to show you an amazing recipe right now. This is supposed to just be our base recipe and it would be done at this point. But I'm going to show you something amazing. So you have this and look, it looks just like spaghetti. Totally good like spaghetti. I could eat that. So good. A lot of people don't know this if you don't know me very well, but I tried out for a show called Master Chef. A lot of you have seen it on TV. And there was a dish that I did that got me to the final 32 people on that show. And I ended up losing because I'm not much of a baker. My wife bakes in our family. And I got absolutely destroyed in the baking part of the competition. But I was holding in there. My style of Kansas City barbecue was great. This is the dish that I used, literally, that I introduced myself with, that won me many of the rounds on that show. I used regular penne pasta for this, or spaghetti noodles, but I'm going to show you how I do this. So I'm going to take some spaghetti noodles like this, and we're going to put it in a pan. And then we're going to take a little bit of Fool's Gold barbecue sauce like this. Put that Fool's Gold barbecue sauce in here like this. Cook that around a little bit. Let's cook up a little bit like so. Oh. Again, you can use this with Italian, with a marinara sauce or whatever you like. And then to finish this is so easy. We're going to take a little bit of coconut milk, the unsweetened kind, and we're going to pour that in there like a little cream. Oh, and that's just going to make this creamy barbecue pasta that's going to be just amazing. We're going to cook that down a little bit. Oh, smells so good, guys. And that's it. That's the dish. Hit the subscribe button right now and subscribe to the Fool's Gold Plant-Based Barbecue Show, and I'll be seeing you soon on some future videos.